Looking for the best LG TVs to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. LG G5 OLED. The LG G5 OLED is the best LG TV and the best LG OLED TV. It uses LG's new primary RGB tandem panel, which offers an amazing combination of peak brightness and color vibrancy. It's one of the brightest OLEDs on the market, so it looks great in bright rooms where reflections can be an issue. It's a fantastic home theater TV due to its excellent image processing, Dolby Vision support, and accuracy. It also displays the perfect blacks OLEDs are known for, so it looks incredible in dark rooms. Furthermore, it has a very wide viewing angle, making it a great option for wide seating arrangements. Like most LG TVs, the G5 has a great selection of additional gaming features, including support for 4K at 165Hz gaming on all 4 of its HDMI ports, so it's a great choice for both console and PC gamers. It also supports all 3 major variable refresh rate (VRR) technologies, ensuring a nearly tear-free gaming experience from almost any source. Like all OLED displays, it has nearly instantaneous response times, resulting in crystal clear motion with no distracting blur behind fast-moving objects. The TV is available in 5 sizes: 55, 65, 77, 83, and 97 inches. However, the 97-inch model doesn't have the new panel, so it's not as bright, and colors aren't as vivid as they are on the smaller models. Unfortunately, there are diagonal lines and snow-like noise that can be visible in darker scenes. Not everyone will notice this, but it's definitely something to be aware of before you make your purchase. Number 2. LG C5 OLED. If you don't need the absolute best LG OLED TV or prefer saving money, go with the popular LG C5 OLED. Although it's not as bright as the LG G5 OLED, it's still a great alternative and can overcome glare from indirect lighting in a bright room. Of course, like all OLED displays, it delivers incredible picture quality, with a near-infinite contrast ratio that provides perfectly inky blacks. Overall, it has excellent image processing, supports Dolby Vision, and is very accurate out of the box, making it an amazing home theater TV. Colors aren't as vivid as they are on the G5, but they still stand out very well. You also still get the same wide viewing angle. Like the G5, the C5 is an incredible TV for gamers with nearly instantaneous response times that deliver crystal clear motion. It supports HDMI 2.1 bandwidth on all 4 inputs for up to 4K at 144Hz gaming with VRR, meaning you can enjoy fast gaming from modern consoles or a recent PC graphics card. The cherry on top is the sheer number of sizes you can buy the C5 in, from a small 42 inches to a very large 83 inches. There's something for almost everyone. Like the G5, there are diagonal lines that appear in some darker scenes that are a result of dithering. These lines are subtle and unnoticeable to some people, but they can be bothersome for more astute viewers. Number 3. LG B5 OLED. The LG B5 OLED is the best LG television in the mid-range category that we've tested. It's a truly splendid option, with only a few drawbacks compared to the more expensive LG C5 OLED. The biggest difference between the TVs is that the B5 is noticeably dimmer overall. It's still bright enough in HDR for highlights to stand out well, but its lower SDR brightness means it doesn't overcome as much glare as the C5 does in a bright room. It still looks amazing in a dark room with inky blacks and punchy colors, and it offers Dolby Vision and a wide viewing angle, like the more expensive models do. Its 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports offer up to 4K at 120Hz support, so you don't get the 144Hz support that the C5 offers, but it's still fully compatible with the PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X. It's also compatible with every VRR technology, has nearly instantaneous response times, and has an extremely low input lag. Overall, this TV is a great entry point into the OLED market, and it's available in 48, 55, 65, 77, and 83-inch models, so it's easy to find the right size for your room. Fortunately, there are no diagonal lines in dark scenes like there are on the more expensive LG OLEDs, which is nice. Number 4. LG QLED85T. If you'd rather get an affordable LED TV but don't want to lose out on features, the best lower mid-range LG TV we've tested is the LG QNED85T. It's not nearly as good as the OLEDs, but it's cheaper and doesn't skimp on many features. It doesn't support Dolby Vision like the OLEDs, but it passes through advanced DTS audio formats, which is great for physical media lovers with a soundbar. It's a fully featured gaming TV as well, with 4 HDMI 2.1 bandwidth ports capable of outputting up to 4K at 120 Hz. It also supports every VRR technology and has a superbly low input lag, but fast motion is a bit blurry. By going with this model, you're losing out on picture quality. Despite having local dimming, the TV's contrast just isn't good enough to display very deep blacks in a dark room, and there's very noticeable haloing around highlights. It's bright enough in SDR to overcome glare in a well-lit room, but its lower HDR brightness means highlights don't stand out the way they should in HDR content. Fortunately, it displays a wide range of colors, so HDR content is vibrant enough to have some impact on the viewer. Unlike the OLEDs, it has a narrow viewing angle, so it only looks its best when seated directly in front of the screen. It's available in 5 sizes: 50, 55, 65, 75, and a huge 86-inch model. Keep in mind that this is an edge-lit model, which is more prone to failure. Number 5. LG UA77. The best budget LG TV we've tested is the LG UA77. It doesn't have very good image quality and is light on features, but it's cheap and gets the job done. It's a dim model with mediocre reflection handling, so it doesn't handle much glare at all, making it best suited for dimly lit rooms. Unfortunately, the TV doesn't display deep blacks due to its awful contrast, so dark scenes look gray. It also doesn't display a wide range of colors and is too dim to make highlights stand out in HDR, which really holds back its HDR performance. Luckily, the TV does have a wide viewing angle, making it a decent option for watching content with a group of friends. You won't find Dolby Vision on this TV, and it's also pretty barebones in terms of gaming features. It doesn't have HDMI 2.1 bandwidth or support for 120 Hz at any resolution. You're limited to 4K at 60 Hz, but it does support VRR, and it has low input lag. However, pixel response times are quite slow on this model, so motion is blurry. The TV is available in a wide range of sizes, from a small 43-inch model to a huge 86-inch model.